There's a lie floating around modern masculinity. It says the strongest man in the room is the loudest one. The one who interrupts, the one who talks over people, the one who lets everybody know exactly how he feels, right now. You've seen that guy. He's not hard to find. He's usually the one explaining why he's not angry very angrily. And somehow, we've confused that with strength. But think about it. When things get tense, who do people actually look toward? The man losing control or the man who already has it? Because here's the truth nobody says out loud. Noise is often a signal of insecurity. Calm is a signal of confidence. Masculine power isn't about dominating a moment. It's about holding it. And the man who can remain calm under pressure quietly becomes the most influential man in the room.
The man who controls himself controls the moment.
Let's be clear about something. Masculine calm is not passivity. It's not weakness. And it's definitely not indifference. Masculine calm is emotional control under pressure. It's knowing what you feel without letting your feelings drive the situation. A calm man doesn't rush to prove himself. He doesn't fill silence with noise. He doesn't need to win every exchange. He's comfortable letting things breathe. And that comfort, that's strength. Calm men don't escalate rooms. They stabilize them. They don't absorb chaos. They absorb responsibility. And the irony is, the calmer a man is, the more people listen when he finally speaks. Because calm creates gravity.
Stillness is not absence of power, it is controlled power.
Scripture doesn't glorify aggression. It glorifies restraint. Proverbs 16:32 says, "Better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes a city." That verse flips modern masculinity on its head. It says conquering yourself is harder and more honorable than conquering others. And look at Christ before Pilate. No shouting, no posturing, no panic, just presence. He didn't need to prove who he was. He knew who he was. Biblical strength isn't reactive, it's anchored. It doesn't flare up, it holds steady. And men rooted in that kind of strength don't lose control when challenged. They gain influence. Let me paint you a picture. Two men, same situation, high pressure, something goes wrong. The first man reacts instantly. Voice rises, words come out faster than thought. Everybody knows exactly how he feels, and now everybody's on edge. The room tightens up. The second man doesn't speak right away. He pauses, not because he's confused, not because he's afraid, because he's thinking. And that pause does something. People stop talking. They start watching. When he finally speaks, it's measured, clear, controlled. And suddenly, the problem doesn't feel as big. Here's the funny part. Later, people say about the first guy, "Man, he was intense." About the second guy, they say, "He handled that." Same pressure, different presence. One escalated chaos. The other absorbed it.
Calm doesn't avoid pressure, it carries it.
So why do men confuse aggression with strength? Because aggression looks powerful. It's loud, it's fast, it feels decisive. But aggression is usually just insecurity on a deadline. Men react when they feel challenged. They raise their voice when they feel unseen. They get sharp when they feel small. And culture tells them that's masculinity. But watch closely. The man who's always aggressive is usually the man who's easiest to provoke. And if someone else can control your emotions, they're already in control. True power is emotional independence. Calm men aren't numb. They're disciplined. And discipline shows up when your ego wants to speak, but your wisdom says, not yet.
Anger is easy, control is earned.
Here's something instinctual. People trust calm men. They don't always know why, they just feel safer. Calm men don't rush decisions. They don't create unnecessary drama. They don't make problems bigger by reacting emotionally. In families, calm men become anchors. At work, they become leaders. In conflict, they become stabilizers. Calm doesn't mean passive, it means deliberate. When a calm man speaks, people listen because they know he's not speaking from emotion, he's speaking from judgment. And judgment is what leadership actually requires. Masculine calm is practiced. It doesn't just show up. James 1:19 says, "Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry." Whew, that's not poetry. That's training. Calm is built in small moments, pausing before responding, letting silence sit, choosing not to react immediately. Calm grows when discipline meets faith, when you trust God enough to not control every moment yourself, when you stop seeing every challenge as a threat to your identity and start seeing it as an opportunity to demonstrate. Here's the takeaway. Masculine calm is not weakness. It's authority under control. The world is loud, reactive, always demanding a response. But the man of presence doesn't move at the world's pace. He moves with intention. And when he finally speaks, people listen. Because calm men don't beg for respect. They create it. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to the channel. We're building men of discipline, presence, and faith, not louder men, stronger ones. Stay strong, stay sharp, stay gentlemanly, and go be legendary.